everybody, it's Mel from Stocksbridge Guitar Tech, and I'm here with part 2 of my little mini series of lessons on lead guitar concepts. So in lesson 1 we had a look at the relative major and minor scales and chords, and we had a look at the importance of the root note, the third and the fifth in the basic minor and major triads. So in this lesson, lesson 2, we're going to look at adding another note to our basic minor pentatonic scale. Again, if you don't know what the pentatonic scale is, then go back and watch some of the earlier videos or watch some other YouTube videos that explain about the minor pentatonic scale. But by now, hopefully, you will know all 5 shapes of the minor pentatonic scale. And in this lesson today, we're going to look at adding a 6th note to that pentatonic scale. So sort of making it, I suppose, a hexatonic scale. And that's the blue note. It's known as the blue note. This scale is known as the blues scale. And I have touched upon this before in a previous lesson, but I'm going to show you all of the 5 patterns that include this, what's called the flat 5 or the flat 5th. So in a normal minor pentatonic scale, we've got the root, the third or minor third, the 4th, the 5th, and the flat 7th. So in this scale, we've got the root, the minor third, the 4th, the flat 5th, the 5th, and the minor 7th. So we're adding a flat 5th. So I'm going to be using A minor for this example. So let's dive in and let's have a look at this scale. In the introduction to this video, I was just playing around with the minor pentatonic and the blues scale, and I was sort of switching between them. So I'll show you pattern 1 of this blues scale. So you already should know the basic minor pentatonic pattern. And also you should now know where your roots, thirds and fifths are within this pattern, and within all the other 4 patterns you should know the roots, the thirds and the fifths in all of the 5 shapes. If you don't yet know that, then do learn those first. But assuming that you know all 5 shapes, you now know where your roots, your thirds and your fifths are. We're just going to concentrate on minor here, but as I explained last week, minor is exchangeable with the relative major. So we're in A minor, so we could exchange this for C major. So this scale will work over both A minor and C major. So the first 2 notes of this scale in position 1 starts here, 5th fret, lower E string, and it's just the same as the normal standard pentatonic. So it's 5 to 8 using the index finger to the pinky finger. Those are the first 2 notes. Then we go down onto the A string, staying in the 5th fret, and now we play frets 5, 6, and that's our flat 5 there, the note that we're adding, this E flat. So we're playing 5, 6 and 7 on the 5th string. So far we've got And down onto the fourth string, we're just going to play 5 to 7. Then down onto the third string, we're going to play 5, 7, 8. So 5 with the index, 7 with the ring finger, 8 with the pinky. And then we're going 5, 8 on the second string and 5, 8 again on the first string. So that whole scale slowly, 5, 8, 5, 6, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 8, 5, 8, and 5, 8. So that's shape 1. So we've added 2 notes to this minor pentatonic. We've added an E flat there and an E flat there. So now instead of having 12 notes, 2 per string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, we've now got 14 notes. We've got 3 notes on the A string and 3 notes on the G. So we've now got 14 notes in this scale. So that's shape 1. We'll move up to shape 2, which starts here on the minor third. The pentatonic shape is we now need to add in that flat 5, that E flat. So instead of starting with the second finger at the 8th fret, we're going to start with the index and we're going 8 to 10 to 11 with index, ring and pinky. So in this shape 2, we've got 3 notes on the low E. Then from here we're going to 9 on the 5th string. 7 on the 5th string up to 10. So we start on 8 and go 8, 10, 11, and then we have to move down a fret and we go 7 to 10. Then on the 4th string we play 7 to 10 again. And then on the 3rd string, the G, we play 7, 8, 9. Then on the 2nd string we move up a fret to fret 8 and we play 8 to 10. And then down onto the high E string and we play 8 to 10 to 11 again, same as the low E string. So that shape 2 pattern slowly, starting here fret 8, 8, 10, 11, 7, 10, 7, 10, 7, 8, 9, 8, 10, 8, 10, 11. That's shape 2. We move up to shape 3, which starts here on the 4th. So this D, the normal minor pentatonic would be we're now adding in that flat 5th, which is here between the 4 and the 5. So we're playing 3 notes again on the low E string, this time starting on fret number 10. We're going 10, 11, 12. Down onto the 5th string, we're playing 10 to 12. Down onto the 4th string, we're going to play 10, 12, 13. So index, ring, pinky. Then we're going to 9 on the 3rd string. We're going to play 9 to 12. Down onto the 2nd string, back up to fret 10. We're playing 10 to 13. And then onto the 1st string, and we're playing 10, 11, 12 again, same as the low E string. So that entire shape. That's shape 3. Moving up to shape 4, starts on the 5th of the scale, which is this E. And we're going to start on the 12th fret, and we're going 12 to 15, just 2 notes this time. And the same on the A string, 12, 15 on the low E, 12, 15 on the A. Down onto the 4th string, we're going to play 12, 13, 14. Then on the 3rd string, we're going to play 12 and 14. Down onto the 2nd string, we have to move up a fret. So now we're playing 13, 15 and 16 with index, ring and pinky. Then on the high E, back down to the 12th, and just playing 12 to 15 again. So that pattern slowly, 12 to 15, 12 to 15, 12, 13, 14, 12, 14, uh, 13, 15, 16, and 12, 15. And then the final shape, shape 5, starts here on the flat 7, the G. Also play it down here, of course. Play it here, so we're going 15 to 17 on the low E. Then on the A, we're going 15, 17, 18 with index, ring and pinky again. Down onto fret 4, we have to move down a fret. So we're playing 14 to 17. Same again on the 3rd string, 14 to 17. Down onto the 2nd string, we move up a fret to 15 again, and we're going to play 15, 16, 17. And then onto that high E, just 15 to 17 again. So that whole pattern slowly, 15, 17. 15, 17, 18. 14, 17. 14, 17. 15, 16, 17. And 15, 17. I'll just let you have a listen at the difference between just playing the minor pentatonic and playing with this blues scale, with this added flat 5. I'll just create a quick little loop. So that was just standard minor pentatonic. Sounds okay, quite melodic, but let's just add that flat 5 in now and see what we can do extra with that. I'm not doing any string bending or anything like that. Doing a couple of slides and a bit of vibrato, but nothing fancy. Keeping it basic, and let's see how it sounds when we put this E flat in. hopefully you can hear it just adds that little bit extra. Great little note, this grace note, for doing these slides. I love doing this. I do it all the time. I'll go from the 4, which in this case is the D, and I'll slide into that flat 5 and then slide back out of it again. So and if you combine that with a slight bend, it can get very expressive. Sounds great. It sounds much more complicated than it actually is. It's very easy to play. You can either do the slide trick like that, and I'll either use my ring finger and then pull off to this note here, or you can do it with a hammer on and pull off here, starting with the index finger. If you're in this shape. So you can do it either of those two ways. Playing the same notes, I'm just playing it 2 different ways, either sliding with the ring finger or hammering on and pulling off with index and second fingers. So it's a great little trick. It can really spice up your solos and make them sound much, much more complicated than they actually are. So just practice it slowly until you get the hang of it. But learn the scales first, so learn all 5 positions. That's the lesson for today. Thank you for joining me. As ever, if you've enjoyed this, got anything out of it, please remember to subscribe and click the little bell notification, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Join me for the next lesson next week, lesson 3 in this series. There are 6 in total, but that's all from me today. Bye for now, and I'll see you next time.